All right, and welcome back, everyone. Okay, so when we last met, we ended on a bit of a cliffhanger with Arnie being thrashed by a bear. And
Arnie, did you fight with a bear?
he got into a big fight with a bear, and the
Not intentionally. Not intentionally.
and the bear won.
He got shot there.
Well, you did try to lasso the bear, so. So the and then once the bear basically, Arnie was also by himself. He was not with the other two members of the party. They were climbing up the waterfall to explore the waterfall area. And when they got back, they saw that a group of little scaly men were running off with Arnie in tow, basically.
Nice.
And they were chasing after them at that point. So, did I leave anything out? Because I know it's been 2 weeks since we played because of the election.
Where's Thondon?
He's gonna be there. Poof, he's there.
Okay.
He's with y'all.
Alright.
The magic of role playing. So, and all right. So let me go ahead and pull up the map, so we can kind of take a look at where we're at. Get everyone ready. So this was kind of the scene when we last left. So the party was running, and there was a group of little scaly men moving with Arnie, and they were headed into the cavern that is labeled C.
It's still on Stonehell.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
That's because I didn't move the player flag. I only moved myself. But the audience could see, so that's good. How about now?
Yeah.
All right. So, as I said, scaly men running off with Arnie, making their move into here, and heading towards C. And when I last checked, you guys were making your move towards that entrance. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you start chasing him down. And you get to right about here. And there's a bunch of... This is basically an archway. It's a big archway, actually, to be very frank. It's a rather large archway, 10 feet wide and 15 feet tall. So, and it's carved straight into into the side of the mountain. And there's a plaque that's up at the apex that has a bunch of writing on it. It's been, it's the passage of time has done its toll on it, but the inscription is still readable if you want to take the time to read it. But otherwise, you guys can be on the chase if you want.
How far behind are we to catch Arnie? I mean, we just
A
missed
long way.
You're pretty far behind. You guys are laden down with gear and treasure, so you're not moving at your fastest rate. But they are also laden down with Arnie, so they are also not moving at their fastest rate. So you're probably moving roughly akin to each other in speed.
Okay.
How much health do you have, Thondon?
What health do I have? Hold on. We'll tell you. Bio and info, right? No, that's not it. A little rusty. 4? Is 4 right?
4,
I don't know.
that's
Did I
not
lose
right.
any?
You should have more. You should be at full right now.
Okay, so 17.
Okay, cool. Let's rush in, I guess.
So
I
charging.
think I'm gonna take out my lantern.
Okay, so you pull out the lantern. As you start heading towards the entrance, it is completely black going in there. Not supernaturally black, but just very black, very dark. And there's a smell of like decay and mildew.
Oh, sorry. Fix that. Sorry, baby screaming.
It's okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
He's a baby. That's what happens. So you guys get to this portion, and you kind of pop in. Doop. And this is what you see.
That bug thing is still working, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Alright. Then that's what I'm using to light it up. I'm just putting it in my lantern.
Okay,
That's a stairwell going up or down?
down. So it's going down. Did you? I don't know. Did you hear me?
No, I didn't hit the first time. Sorry.
It's okay.
We can't see anyone anywhere, right?
No, I'm talking. You don't see anything in particular beyond what the room is right now.
I guess we just keep on going, right? There's
Yeah.
not room, right?
Yeah. I'm just worried we're gonna run into one of the things that the research told us about.
So it's
Whatever. Let's
It's-
keep going, I guess.
It's
Yeah.
3:30 in the afternoon. I do want to make sure everyone knows that. March 31st. 3:30 in the PM.
Yeah, we gotta go save Arnie.
Okay.
Sure. Keep going.
So
What spells do I have?
you end up going down a set of stairs. The stairs can roughly fit people about two abreast. They're reasonably well carved, but they're also reasonably well worn. It looks like a lot of people have gone up and down these stairs over the years. And you're going down and down and down and down and down. And it just keeps going.
Are there no landings?
No. It keeps
Wow.
going, and like you're going down, and you have dwarven senses. So to you, it's not that deep, but to anyone that's of a human nature or a non-dwarven nature, it's a little freaky because you're going down, down, down into this into Goblin Town. But you're going 20 feet, you're going 40 feet, you're going 60 feet. You're going 80 feet. Eventually, you go about 100 feet down, and it kind of plateaus into a level kind of atmosphere. So, let me move you to. And you end up here in kind of a open room that looks, like I said, very well worn. Lots of people have gone through this place, it's really the only thing that it's got is that like stairway that goes up. So it's kind of it's a little musty, a little dank. Plain carved
There's one door
ways.
in the south region, right?
There is, well, you've got a couple different things. So there's an archway here. Hold on, let me get on the pointer. There's an archway over here. There's a hallway right here. There's a door here, and there's a hallway here, and a door here. So you've got 5 different directions.
Wow.
Can we see any? Can we see any blood drops or like dragging blood from unconscious Arnie?
Yeah, or footprints or something.
Sure. Actually, you see things that are headed off in this direction.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Protection from Evil
Okay.
just to get ready.
Okay.
And my 3 other spells are Cure Light Wounds, right?
Yes, that's what you did. You did a protection and 3 cure light wounds.
Okay. And you want to head down that way, Thondon?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright.
All right. So
I'm gonna drop my sword if it's not obvious. But
okay. So you guys move over to here, and you see a hallway. It goes that way and it goes that way. So it breaks off into 2 different directions. And what's your marching order?
I'll go first. I'm not scared. No ghosts.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And where do you guys want to go?
Is there any more traces of where they went?
Yeah.
So you move up to right about here, and you're kind of looking for it. You can see down the hallway now. You can see that it goes to a T-junction. And you see over here, it looks like if you're facing this direction, okay, where I'm doing it. So if you're facing east, down that hallway, on the right-hand side of the room, you can see that there's been it looks like they dragged something along the floor that was pretty big.
Okay.
So going down this way?
Going down that way on the basically up against the wall on the right-hand side, they basically were dragging something.
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess we'll go that way.
Okay.
Catch
Yeah.
up.
Roll something here real quick. Okay. So that's good for you. All right. So you're getting ready to take a step, and Thondon, your senses kind of go off. Like you take a look and you're like, why did they only go on the right hand side of the room? And you kind of kick some dirt and you kind of look around, and there's obviously a panel there. And it looks like it's a panel that basically imagine a square with a slit down the middle.
Okay. And that would be some kind of lever or way to open
Pitfall, I
something.
think, right?
Yeah, in theory, it could open up and it would just, drop you down.
Okay. I guess pull the lever. I don't know. I mean,
There's no actual lever there. It's just it looks like if you were to step on it, it would fall in.
Oh, okay.
So we'll follow the drag marks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. Basically, if you're keep to the one side, it won't fall in because it's got more support over there. But if you walk straight down the middle of the hallway, boom, falls out from underneath you.
That sounds terrible.
That was your good dwarven senses that caught that. So now, you guys are here. And you got a split coming up. and you see the scuff marks have continued down to the south.
Okay. So, yeah, let's go. Keep going.
I guess we'll follow them exactly, just to make sure we don't step on any traps.
Okay. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting scenario. Okay. So, here we go. Give me 2 seconds to look over something, but yeah, that's fun. Where's I need to add that to my chart. Alright. So, you guys move down over here, and you see a hallway. With a door. And
26 B12.
I don't know what that is.
Sorry.
Kitty toy.
Hello?
Hey, Oakenshield.
So
How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Doing all right. So
Arnie's still knocked out.
that is true.
possibly.
I see you.
And I need a couple more tokens.
Oh, that is worrying.
Always need tokens, man.
Yeah, Tasso, you remember C, right?
See,
The giant archway?
I think so, yeah.
Well, that was the staircase down that the research mentioned.
Okay.
And we went down about 100 feet, and now we're here. Trying to get Arnie.
So, yeah, you basically you followed a staircase down about 100 feet down. Really, like a deep staircase that was spiraling that led to like this chamber, and now they're basically hot-footing it, try to like follow the drag marks and everything to find Arnie.
Okay.
And now they've come up to a door. So you're at the door. Tell me what you want to do at this point.
Can I listen at the door?
You may. I'm not even going to make you roll. There's definitely a conversation going on the other side. It's hard to make out what it is. The door is pretty thick and made of stone. So it's hard to make out what they're saying, but there's definitely people having a conversation over there.
Okay. Can I wall construction trap?
Construction tricks or detect trap?
Construction tricks.
Okay, that's going to take you 10 minutes to inspect the door.
How about we just rush in there, because Arnie could be in danger.
That's up to you guys.
Thanks, Horace. I appreciate that.
I'm the cleric. It's my job to look after people.
So you guys are...
One usually bashes down the doors.
Yeah, no. So are you guys just kicking the door in?
Yeah, sure. What the hell?
Well, it's unlocked, so you can go in. But like I said, it's just a thick, like, stone door. So it's very heavy. It's unlocked, but when you push it, it takes an effort to kind of get the door open. You open the door and you see the following. So you come in. Remember, these squares are bigger than 5 feet. These are not 5 feet. This is that. So basically, you see that's y'all right there. This is a group of kobolds who has Arnie with them.
Nice.
And you
I knew
see
they were kobolds.
a group of 4 dwarves that are here as well.
Yeah.
And the dwarves and the kobolds are having a conversation in kobold.
We
What else are you saying?
speak that, right? Dwarves speak that, right?
Yeah, there's another.
Yeah.
You're both dwarves also, so it's pretty common.
Okay.
Or it's pretty telling what they're saying. So basically, the dwarves are like, "Where did you get that?" And they're like, "We saved the master. We saved him." And they're like, "You did what?" And they're like, "We saved him. We take him for reward. We take him." And like they're like, all right. So the dwarves are like, well, we're not gonna stand in your way. We just thought it was a little unusual. Like, thank you, kind sirs, thank you. And you see one of the kobolds is fiddling with the wall over here. He's like messing with like a panel basically on the wall. And then when you guys come into the room, everyone just kind of turns and looks at you, and everyone goes silent, just like,
I'm gonna just say in common to the dwarves, hey, you got our friend there. Can we have him back?
So one of the dwarves. So basically, you see, I said 4 dwarves. There's actually 5 dwarves. So there's 5 dwarves that are like in suits of chainmail with crossbows, axes, things of that nature. There's another one that's there, and he's wearing like plate mail, and he's got a very gray beard. He's actually he's got a lot of like scroll tubes on him and things like that, like to hold paper and a lot. It looks like he's got quills and ink and stuff on him. And that guy steps up and he's like, "Excuse me? I don't believe I have anything of yours."
At least they do.
Yeah,
And I point to the kobolds.
yeah. The guy in the bag right there, he's ours.
And the dwarf just looks at you. He's like, "Then you talk to them, not to me, son."
I just look at the 2 dwarves in my party and I'm just like, oh, I tried. Your turn.
I would say in Kobold, hey, drop him.
And the kobolds look at you and they're like, "We saved the master. We saved him."
I go, if we want to save him, put him down his hood.
"Oh, we know. He hurt. He wrestles with Cole, and Cole hurt him. Never a wise move. Not to say that the master is not wise. Not to say that the master is not wise. But Cole hurt him very badly. Very badly." And you see them all shake their head like, "Very badly. And we take him. Great magics do our friends know to bring him back forth from the brink."
I go, we know some magic too. We can help him now if we just simply drop him.
All right. What's your charisma modifier there?
None.
None? Okay.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Actually, no. Actually, I was thinking something else. I got 15 in charisma,
Okay.
so it's +1, right?
+1. Yep.
If only I could speak kobold.
So they look at you kind of like, kind of sideways a little bit. Like, they're not disobeying you, but they're also not like 100% trusting you at the same time. So they're just like, and like two of the kobolds are actually holding Arnie. Like one's like got him scooped in his arm, and he's like petting his head. Like, oh, master, the master's hurt. The master is so hurt. And like the other one is like rubbing his like hands, like doing a hand massage. Like, yes, yes. Oh, we must save the master.
And go, my friend, and I kind of point to Shewood, goes, my friend can heal him with magic.
Oh.
If we let him, heal him, he'll feel better.
So, whoops. All right, so they'll put down Arnie. Arnie, pull your figure in and put him on 19. Yay, Arnie. All right, so they put Arnie down.
Well, that's a good start.
But they're watching what you're doing, and they're kind of standing protective of Arnie. Like, they have their hands, like, on their blades. They're, like, ready to... And they don't have, like, blades. They have, like, daggers. Like, they don't have armor. They're just, like, dudes with, like, with knives. They also have a couple instruments to like clean stuff. They've got like one dude's got like a mop, and a couple dudes have brushes like strapped to their back and things like that.
Oh, were these guys the janitorial staff or something here?
I don't know.
I go to Shewood, and go, heal him. But do not make.
I got it. I go over to Arnie and I just get down on one knee and I just use cure light wounds on him.
Okay, we are considered out of combat, so you can do the 2d6 plus 1.
I'm gonna say in like Kobold, who is the master?
5.
Okay, so Arnie, you gain 5 back.
That's plus 2. All right, Arnie's back conscious.
No, you should be at 5. The lowest you can go is 0, technically.
Okie doke.
So you're at 5.
Arnie still has a concussion for 11 days, though.
He does. So your wisdom is technically a 4.
You're not the smartest anyway.
You guys get the shit kicked out of you all the time.
So Arnie, you wake up into the middle of this. There's far more dwarves than you remember. There's now 7 dwarves in this room. All right? There's 5 kobolds and a human. And you. And there's kobolds that are standing over you, like with their hands on knives, with like buckets and mops and stuff like that. And then Sherwood's there, like, touching you, and like you start healing up. And yeah, that's the situation you find yourself in. And you also have no idea where you are. When you were last conscious, you were outside. You are definitely not outside right now.
Before Arnie can like freak out and stuff, I just like get his attention real quick and I say, the kobolds kinda saved you from something. Oakenshield, did they say what they saved him from?
No.
They saved you from something.
I mean, weren't you wrangling a bear?
Oh yeah, you were down. Where would we say that Thondon was, while Arnie was getting his ass kicked by a bear?
he got hit by that bear. I'm talking that that's where it's at. So the kobolds look at you, and they speak to you, Arnie, in relatively fluent Orcish.
Okay.
And they say like we tried to save you. You are one of the masters, and we tried to save you as best we could. Please, show mercy on us. Show mercy on us.
Oh my god, I know what they are.
Arnie would like
Oh my god.
to ask them why they saved me.
Because you are one
Why
of the
did they
masters.
Master? What is a master?
You one of you.
Oh. Hey.
The masters.
Mitigate.
The masters run many things here.
How many kobolds are there?
5.
5.
We were on our way to do our duties in the bright place, and we came upon you, and you were doing fierce battle with cold. And when we saw you drop, we decided to take you. We were going to help the master, so that the master could tell the other masters that we are helpful and that we are good.
Ryan, can I metagame for just like a slight second?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Arnie wants to explain to the rest of the crew that what's going on.
Well, I think the dwarves speak Orcish as well. So all the
No. No.
dwarves don't speak Orc.
No. Dwarvish, gnome, goblin, and kobold.
Oh, but not Orc. Okay, well, never mind then. I could have sworn you spoke all the greenskin stuff, but no. Okay,
No.
so they don't. So yeah, Arnie, you can tell everyone what you want.
So now I can say what I was going to metagame, right?
Well, let Arnie explain what he's going to explain.
So apparently Arnie was saved by these people because they went to explain to their masters that they're good. So Arnie thinks it's a trap.
So based on what I can tell, there are a lot of orcs that run these things. Like basically these are like slaves for them. And they think that you are one of the masters.
If the crew wants to go and maybe have Arnie go undercover, then he's willing to do that with backup, but not alone.
Yeah,
you-
we're all here.
You do know for a fact, Arnie, two things you know factually. One, if you were to like try to pass yourself off as an orc in orc society, you're gonna fail because you're a half orc and you don't look like an orc. You look like a half orc. Now, to a kobold, you might look like an orc because they're not the brightest things, and they just like see like kind of a big green dude, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's an orc." The little green dudes are goblins. The big green dudes are orcs. I got it. But to orcs, you would not pass. Like, orcs would know that you are, like, half-blooded. Two, even for half-orcs, you're a weird-looking dude. Like, your body's been altered quite a bit. Yeah. So, just kind of trying to blend into orc society would not be the easiest.
All the dwarves still in the room?
Yeah, they're just standing there kind of watching this.
I want to ask them, so what are you guys doing here?
and like now the dwarf is looking at, he's eyeing the half orc, eyeing the kobolds, and all of them like start getting a little bit of a suspicious look, and they're looking around. They're like, we're minding our own business.
I'm.
Hey, have you guys seen any necromantic summonings in here, or dealings in here?
That's what you asked the dwarves?
Well, I can't really ask the kobolds now, can I?
Okay, so they're like, what?
Well, we saw some necromantic happenings outside of here, in close proximity to this place, so it would be fair to assume that this place would have more necromantic dealings.
Arnie would like to.
Give me 1 second, because I'm doing the dwarf stuff for a minute.
Okay, sorry.
So they kind of look and they're like, what is it? He leans over and like the head dwarf that's there kind of like throws a comment over his shoulder to the other dwarves, and like it's basically some sort of kind of like a snide remark. It's basically something like, I guess this is how humans do introductions. They ask about necromancy and the like. And he starts stroking his beard, and he's like, well, and he says this all in common. So he's like, it was interesting seeing all of you. We'll be on our way unless anyone else has any objections.
I got one more question.
I said objections, not questions.
No. Well, it won't be like that. Go right ahead.
Okay,
before you leave, who are you guys? Just in case we run into you guys again.
Let's
Okay then.
Let's pray to the gods that we don't. And they go down the hall. And they disappear. So you now take a look around the room. Because you guys got busted in here and you had all this stuff, and like finally you're taking a look around the room to kind of get an eyeful of what this is. So this room here is it's absolutely kind of breathtaking, especially to the dwarves. This is masterpiece stonework. There's intricate patterns all over the floor, kind of like in almost like kind of Celtic or Norse runes. There is carvings of all sorts of dwarven gods all throughout the entire room. And it is just absolutely stunning. It's whoever did this was like not a master, but a grandmaster. Who was like overseeing this project.
Wow.
And you notice that the door that you came in has closed, and it's completely seamless. Like it looks like it's a wall. Like you don't see a door handle, you don't see anything. Like it is completely seamless, non-detectable, just shut, and it's beautiful. Like, you're realizing twofold. You're like, oh my god, that is the best door joint I've ever seen in my dwarven life. It's absolutely precious. Even you're a forge, you're a cleric of the forge, so you're impressed by it too. You're like, that is really good craftsmanship. But then you realize, like, we can't open that door.
Wait, was that a push door?
It was a door that, yeah, that it looked like a normal door on the other side besides stone, but it had a handle and everything. You open it when you go in, and then it shuts, and then it's like seamless. It just basically, it's meant to be, it's a one-way door.
How thick was that door? Just wondering.
It's probably maybe 8 to 12 inches of stone.
Oh,
Which way did the dwarves leave then? If they couldn't go out that way?
They went down this way.
Oh, okay.
They went down a hallway that's over here.
Probably loops back around to here or here. Also, what hidden door were the kobolds fiddling with over here?
They were fiddling with something on the wall. I didn't say it was specifically a hidden door. You can assume what you would like.
I guess.
So
I asked.
the kobolds look at you, Arnie, and they're like, Master, do we have permission to go back to work?
Arnie would like to say no. You have to escort Arnie and show him to where you were leading him and his friends.
Where does the master wish to go?
Well, where were you taking me? Where were you taking Arnie?
We were headed back to the place. They look confused. They kind of, it's like they kind of expect you to know this.
Arnie would like to say, lead the way and we will follow. Not that we don't know. We do know. But we'll still follow.
We know. We know. They're like,
We want to make sure you know.
We were going to take you to the marketplace and find you a room and maybe the brewer would make you a beverage to arouse your spirits.
They take talking Orcish, right?
Yeah, they're talking to him in Orcish.
Yeah.
This is definitely an orc stronghold.
But
Arnie would like to ask if what do the majority of the masters look like? Like Arnie, like big and green?
Many of the masters look like you. Not all, but many.
Arnie would like to be escorted back to this marketplace along with his friends.
They look around. They're like, okay. Yes, we shall. We shall help.
Hey, Arnie?
Yeah, Arnie is questioning why they're hesitant. But yeah, what's up?
How about you just ask them for directions? They seem, based on what Oakenshield and them said before, they really need to get back to work.
So, Arnie would like to say, due to the wrestle with Cole, he doesn't necessarily have a strong direction, necessarily a sense of where to go. So, could he get some directions?
Yes. They're like, you go south, and then when you come to the thing, you turn east, and then you go east for a while, and then you go north for a bit, and then when you see the other thing, you go back to the east.
Okay, Arnie would like to be escorted.
We can find it. Trust me, we can find it. It's fine.
It's either that or we're taking them as prisoners. So
I don't want
they're
these
prisoners, but they don't know it yet.
whipped by orcs. I really feel bad for these kobolds.
So
These
while
kobolds haven't seen anything yet.
you're talking to like one kobold who, like all the kobolds are basically wearing like just like cut up ripped like pants. At that's about as much, and they got like different cleaning instruments. This one has a vest. He has pants and a vest, so you can tell that he's in charge. He's the top dog. While you're talking to him, the others of them have kind of wandered away ever so slightly, and they're just kind of like scrubbing things and cleaning stuff, like doing things while like this is going on. They're kind of trying to make themselves busy. He's like, we can escort you back. We will hopefully not receive the lash, but sometimes the lash is what you get. We understand. It is our lot. Okay.
Arnie would like to. Could Arnie take him as prisoner, with like tie him up somehow?
What?
They might not want you to do that. I'm talking. They're probably not going to freely let you do that.
But I'm the master.
I understand that. I don't know how you would just say. Are you just going to just grab one and tie him up? Like, what are you doing?
No, I would say the master would feel more comfortable if we could all have a rope to hold on to, and then tie their hands up as them holding on to the rope.
Let me see how that goes over.
What's up, guys?
Well,
So they look at you and they're very questioning. They're like, it would be very difficult for us to navigate with our hands bound and tied together. We also could not clean along the way.
Just wondering, but when a horse talks, do they seem like they understand him?
You haven't tried, so you don't know.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna ask the lead kobold. How many? Well, how are you treated here? Are you treated well?
Very well. He says back to you in a broken common.
Can you give me directions to what did they call it?
The market?
Yeah, can you give me directions to the market? The master here isn't quite right in the head after having a wrestle with Cole.
Oh no, the master is perfect. You shouldn't say that. The master will give you the lash for thinking like that.
How do I get? Okay. I then say, yeah, but he does. To be honest with you, he isn't really smart. He keeps me around to do the thinking. Like I whisper it to him.
Okay. Well, everyone's in the room. I'm talking. It's really hard to. So
I know, but I'm doing it anyway.
They look at you kind of confused. They just kind of don't understand what you're. They don't get that. So I'm gonna go to brass tacks.
Yeah.
Like, what are you trying to get out of this? Like,
just the directions. Because
okay, you guys have the directions. Like, they've given directions, so I don't know. Like,
Okay.
Arnie, what are you trying to get out of this?
Arnie wants to see what they're doing, like why they saved him. Because Arnie doesn't necessarily know if they're trying to use him for gain or
Well, you can't be sure on that. They have said that they would lead you back to where the market was. They just were really unsure about being tied up. So that's kind of where we stand with it. Um, I don't know if anything else needs to go like that. Like, 'cause I'm trying to. I want to progress from this point. Like, but I'm just trying to see what people are trying to get because they've given directions and they have volunteered to guide you. It just seems you guys are trying to push the angle.
Well, the reason why I don't want them to guide us is because they said that they would get lashings for guiding us, most likely.
They said that
And,
that they had to get to their duties.
Yeah.
Arnie thinks it's a trap. That's what he is worried about.
Let's
If I
just go-
heal you up to full, will you not be worried?
What was that?
let's just go.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's go.
Okay. How are we going? Like, are you letting them go? Are you wanting them to lead you? Like, what's the deal?
Arnie is, inviting them into our crew to bring us to where they're from.
Okay, so you guys are going to be traveling with a set of 5 kobolds. Correct?
Sure.
Awesome follow.
Doop. They are now part of your party.
Well, now and every now and then I'll be like, "Am I the master, or are you the master? Who's the master?" You know, because I'm not very bright. I just looked at my intelligence.
Show enough is the master. I didn't know if you knew.
Yeah, yeah. Sure enough, is the master.
That. He's the
Arnie
show.
wants to know the names of the leader, not all of them, but just the leader.
The leader. His name is Clack.
Clack, nice.
Glack. Glack. He's like, but it can be Clack if you want it, master.
Glack. Glack. Click, clack, glack.
So
That's your name.
I'm going to move step by step so they start leading you this direction. So you get here and see down the hallway. There's some T-junctions, and they continue to lead you.
As we're walking along, I want to ask them about if they've seen any like skeletons or anything.
Yes.
Anything that should be dead but is living,
Yes.
specifically.
Yes.
Oh, where have you seen them? Like as we're just walking along.
Lots of places, but mostly to the east.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Our first priority is the health of.
It is. So they continue to move this way. They move so far, they move off this map. So,
Before, can I, when we pass those, full doors or something, right? Could I kind of just peek and see if there's anything in there, like if it's open?
hold on, let me get back. I'm on the other map now. Let me get back real quick. So what are you trying to do?
The 2 spots that kind of looks like hallways here
Yep.
and here. Kind of just look, kind of peek in.
You can see that there are hallways that go into rooms. And these are hallways. You can kind of see down it, but it goes off into the darkness to where you can't see. So it's a really long hallway, and you don't know where that goes. Same with over here. So it's a really long hallway, and you don't know where it ends. But you know that there is a room here, and at least a room over here as well.
Okay, so I don't see like anyone in there.
You don't see anything of. You can't see anything of importance at the moment without going in and inspecting it.
Okay.
So, do you guys want to continue to go with the kobolds, or do you want to stop and go other places?
Kobold!
Keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I will note the time. Okay.
You know, I hope we all know we're gonna have to find another way out.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta pull y'all to the new map, so. You should see the party token again.
Yep.
All right, so. Okay. So, you guys keep moving. Oh, I can't grab you. So
Now I want to do the same thing here.
Oh, you want to take?
I need kind of just a peek through.
Yep. So you're taking a look. So it goes down to about that.
And I want to do the same thing with every time we pass.
Yep. So
junction.
On the wall here, Arnie, you notice some scribbling on the wall. It is definitely in Orcish, and it says "Open Sore Tribe, keep out."
Arnie would like to repeat that to the group.
So that's what you guys know. You hear "Open Sore Tribe, keep out."
Is that where we're headed? Is that where they're leading us?
Yeah, they start heading that direction.
All right.
Guys, we're walking headfirst into an orc stronghold.
There's a door here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to do anything with it, but there's definitely a door. And you can see kind of down the hallway. In this direction. You also, you can see far enough down there that there's kind of like two different, there's a door over here. So you're in front of a door. There's a door over here. And then there's a pathway going to the south.
Actually, I want to kind of whisper kind of to the group like what languages do they speak besides Blackbeard?
The only person in the group that's not dwarf, what is it? Is whatchamacallit? Is an orc.
It's on?
And a human.
Yeah. Well, I want to ask them to what language do you guys speak? Kind of soft whisper to them.
So Sherwood and Arnie, he's talking to y'all. Do we have a Sherwood or an Arnie on the line?
Orcish. Arnie speaks Orcish and Common.
Just two?
Yep, those two.
Fuck.
And Sherwood, are you there? He is not there.
Sorry, I forgot I had my mic muted. I can speak Pixie.
That's something.
So just Common and Pixie.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay, so they're moving to here. You can see down this hallway now. So
We're about to go north, aren't we?
no, they're heading this direction.
Do the dwarves know what direction we're heading?
I'm talking. I unhighlighted the thing that says north right here, so you kind of you can know what direction you're going.
Didn't they say southeast, northeast?
That sounds about right. Sure. You don't think they're very good with directions, so you don't think they're very good. They know their way around, but telling people how to get there—that's why they're like, you go to the thing, and then the thing, you go to the west of the thing. And then you'll see the other thing, the other thing, right? And then you go north, and then you go there. Like they're moving with confidence. Like they move like they know exactly where they're going. They're not there's no hesitation in their steps. But you think that their directions they might have been like, oh yeah, and then you're like, yeah, didn't you say east? They're like, oh yeah. No, more south than east. Yeah, I forgot about that, and like point to the wall, and it'll have like a crick in it.
No, I want Indrofin say to Blackbeard, Stolt's kind of slowing, Stolt kind of like falling behind the kobolds to kind of get some distance. Then the Oni and Sherwood, I kind of just grab them kind of the shoulders and kind of like hint of like kind of slow down.
So don't follow them as closely, the kobolds?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are falling behind the kobolds?
Yeah, still following them, but kind of at a distance.
Okay.
Why?
Just in case if it is a trap.
They're leading us to an orc stronghold. Either way, we're dead.
Yeah, if we see it before they tell someone, we can escape better.
Well,
Do you guys just want to take them out?
no. Why don't we just tell them, hey, thank you. We can get there from here, and then we try to find our way out.
That's kind of what I'm saying. Keep it at a distance to kind of.
Okay.
Okay.
Arnie kind of wants to listen to them because they've been friendly so far.
Yeah, I'm talking. They don't chat too much. Occasionally in Kobold, they'll talk to each other and say like, "Oh man, we might need to get to that. That's looking like it's getting a little rough," and stuff like that. They might mention something, and it sounds like it's of a janitorial nature. So I'm letting them get slightly ahead of you. So
Hey guys, let's just let them walk into the orc stronghold and then just try to hide. And then they'll be like, "Hey, you lied to us." That'd be pretty funny.
So they move.
I feel really sorry for these kobolds.
So you guys are there. You move into kind of a big room. So this room is it's got murals basically all over it. They're flaking and kind of coming off the walls, but they're still there. They're enough to kind of see. It's basically trees and a forest, like a lovely glen that's kind of there. There's a large pile of dirt and wood in the southeast corner, like in the southeast portion of it. And there seems to be a person there sitting on it, a human basically, in adventurer kind of gear that's like a little like torn up. And it's actually behind the pile of wood and dirt and everything like that. And it seems to be like shaking and crying.
Arnie would like to say, "Hello, scared adventurer. How are you doing?"
Who are you?
We're fellow adventurers.
Arnie is Arnie Ablegut, at your service.
Why, this is, yeah. So, on either side of the room, these three dots are portcullises. Yeah. And, the portcullises are just a little bit off the ground, enough for a kobold to squeeze underneath it. And the kobolds are like, don't pay attention. And then they just kind of move. And they're like, They're like, that one's always crying.
I'm gonna go over to him and just check him out and see if he's okay.
So it's what is it? It's not a male, it's a female. So sorry if I didn't mention that.
I'm gonna go check out and see if she's okay.
Yeah, she's basically dirty. She's got a lot of mud and like her hair, which is normally kind of a brown, like it's got some cake spots in it and some spots that have basically been like matted together. And she, like, if you go to look or you go to like get near her to like touch her, she kind of shies away. She seems like she's very skittish and very afraid.
Could Arnie give her a healing salve and a ration?
You can approach her. And she's just like, no, that it has him, and I don't know what I'm gonna do because it has him.
Who has who?
Arnie would like to take back the healing salve and the ration.
It's my companion. My companion is being destroyed by a statue.
By a statue?
A statue.
A statue? Yeah, what?
It came to life and it grabbed him and it beat him and I don't know what happened to him.
Stone golem.
Show us where. We might be able to help.
Arnie's had a run-in with these before when he got that basilisk.
She'll look up at you with like doe eyes and she's like, really? You'll help?
We might be able to help. Just show us where it is.
All right. So, since we might be going into combat, I'm not saying we are or we aren't. What is your walking order?
Just to make sure. Turn undead, the turn construct thing. I have to be in melee range, right?
No. You probably don't want to be in melee range. Turn undead works as long as you can see it.
Oh, okay then.
Arnie would not like to be first.
I mean, I'll walk up front, but wasn't Arnie? You were being led by the kobolds. Are they not here anymore?
So the kobolds slipped underneath this portcullis and were moving. They thought you guys were keeping up. And then this person, this lady, is basically leading you south.
Okay.
Arnie would like to call out to the kobolds and say, "Come back."
Why?
No, we let him go.
Yeah.
No? Okay. The crew says let him go. Arnie listens to the crew.
Yeah,
All
let's we'll follow the girl, I guess, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go
I'm
first.
gonna be at the
I'll go
very
first.
back.
Okay.
I guess I'll go second.
Okay, so the marching order is Thondon first, then
Sure.
Oakenshield, then Arnie, and then Horace. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys start walking down the hallway. And this lady basically, she's like, "Come, follow me, follow me. He's down here." And
Yo, this is entirely a trap. I don't trust this chick at all.
Listen.
you do
listen.
see a
Either
statue
way-
off in the distance. That star is a statue.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
come on, let's go.
Never mind.
Hey, I want to test out turn construct.
Okay, Arnie would like to stay back in the entrance, all right? If he can. To where he can see things, and if he could cast darkness from a distance. From a distance.
I asked the girl if she could give us more information about the statue.
She's like, "It was big and powerful. And it just... I don't know. Everyone roll a d6.
What are we looking to get?
Right there. Where's Eddie?
Okay, so this is how it rolls out. Believe. So, as you're walking, Thondon, you're basically moving, you're moving, and then the two of you come up behind, and once the two of you, Gage and Tasso, are like in that square that you're in, the bottom falls out from underneath you, like, and you both fall 10
great.
feet down into a pit.
Are there spikes?
There are not. But Tasso, you take 4. And Gage, you take 4 as well.
Ow.
As you
That
fall.
hurts.
And you hear from in front of you, like, the creature basically go, "Ah! Ah!" and it kind of disappears, like it disappears.
Oh, she's a trickster. Son of a bitch.
Don't worry, I have a grappling hook.
So listen to the kobolds, like, "She always crying. Just leave her alone." So the floor fell out from underneath you. You got 10 minutes. And that was a really loud noise, so that could have a wandering monster.
Oh no!
So it takes you guys a few minutes to basically get the grappling hook set up and get everyone out of the pit.
So, could Arnie use one of his healing salves to help him out? Or 2?
If you want, you can use the healing salve. You're out of combat, so it does a D3.
Alright, so I would do a D6 and then have it.
Yep.
Could I do 2 of them and just do a D6?
Yep, that'll work.
So,
Boom. They're very effective healing salves.
Nice.
so who gets healed?
Arnie.
But, oh, alright. Did Thondon take any damage from falling?
Did Thundon fall?
Yeah, didn't he fall?
No. No. Thondon walked over it and was fine. It was once the two of you got on it that it caved in.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Man, they're wrong. Oh, I know what I did because I'm dumb.
Hey guys, how about we try to find a way out of here?
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah,
So-
because I really don't want to run into a flaming skeleton.
Hey, don't do a flaming skeleton means a flaming sword for my bullet.
Arnie just wants to find those kobolds. They seemed pretty friendly.
Arnie, none of us can fit under that portcullis.
Oh, if we lifted it up, we could.
Yeah, we could try to lift it up.
Fair enough.
There we go. Okay. So I assume you guys are moving back up. You're not going any further down?
Yeah. You guys good with that?
Yeah, it sounds like a trap. Anyway,
All right. So you're kind of at a literal crossroads right now. Like, where do y'all want to go?
Home.
Okay. I need
So,
a
back
direction.
the way we came, I guess?
So you want to go north?
Yeah. I guess.
Is that where everyone wants to go?
sure. I don't know. I mean, we're not trying to encounter a bunch of orcs. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah,
No.
we don't want to go to the orc stronghold.
We don't know if it's an orc stronghold though. Like it could be anything. We could see what it is and then run away if it's anything bad.
Well, then we'd have to follow the kobolds that went this way, right?
They went to the left or right?
I thought they went to the right.
Yeah, this one.
You can try to open the portcullis if you want. It's up to y'all.
Arnie can it.
We could do it all together too. I mean, it can't be that hard.
Okay. So you guys going to try to muscle open the portcullis?
Sure.
All right. Arnie, go ahead and roll your open doors. Normally it's at a penalty, but since I assume a couple of y'all are putting your shoulders into it, I'm going to make it no penalty. So you're able to hold it up, and everyone's able to kind of skedaddle underneath it, and then like you can put it back down. So you guys managed to make it over here, but it's pretty loud. Like it's like grinding metal as you open up and grinding metal as you put it down. So, it's the metal kind of echoes through the hallways. But there you go. So now you're basically at another kind of T-junction. What direction do you want to go?
Where did those kobolds go?
You don't know at this point. They wandered as y'all went and did other shit. They were like, all right. They just assumed you were following them. And you didn't. So, and then you went gallivanting off with the lady. And now you have two directions to pick from.
Let's go this way.
You're there. So you want to keep going east?
Yeah.
Is there a door south? Could we look through the door?
Well, you can look. You can pan down so you can see a little bit to the south of you. There is a door.
I have a question. How are we gonna get out if we run into some bad time?
Let's come here. when it's fight them off, because they have to crawl through here.
Yeah. Alright.
So you've got a hallway with a door. The hallway continues on too. Reveal a little bit more, like it goes on. And you can go this way.
Can we hear noises?
You can attempt to, yes. That'll take 10 minutes to take a listen.
You guys want to do that?
Sure.
Okay. I'll roll for everyone. Okay. And I'll roll to see if anything shows up. And it doesn't. You guys don't hear anything in particular coming from any direction beyond the silence of the caverns.
I say let's go here.
Was that east?
Yeah.
Okay. So boom, 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 and then you're headed off the map. So I will have to get another map. Okay. Give me 1 second.
You know, okay, so, what we're doing is we're basically trying to find whatever this market is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me. Sorry, I'm trying to line everything up. Yep, okay. Just takes a second.
Oh, wait a second. I just heard. What about that little, secret thing the kobolds were fiddling with in the room they brought Arnie?
I don't know. What about it?
We should really go back there sometime.
So, you guys basically are standing in a corridor that's leading, into a room that kind of opens up a little bit.
Let's keep going.
All right.
Which way?
Over here.
Yeah. How much longer do I have my protection from evil?
Oh, that Protect Evil lasts a couple hours. It would still be on at this point. So there's signs of a lot of traffic that basically come through this portion. And as you walk here, the room opens up. And you basically see a sign that's been carved above the ledge right here, above the kind of the entrance to the hallway, and it says "This way to the market," and it's got an arrow pointing.
This is where they were going to bring Arnie.
Well, we found the market. We can go home now. Good job, guys. High fives all around.
Arnie would like to make an arrow with his like his flame chalk going the other way. I can make it look like it's supposed to go the other way. Or just cause.
Okay, so you like draw it on there. All right, are y'all gonna continue east, or are you going to go back?
Let's keep going.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll keep going.
all right.
Okay.
So, all right. So, as you're moving, you take the step to there. Thondon, you look up and notice that there is a bunch of rocks that have been disguised into the netting, and there's actually a like a trip line basically out in front of you.
Oh. Well, I'm going to tell everybody to stop and point to the rocks.
Arnie has a 10-foot pole. Could he try to set the tripwire off?
Yeah, if you want to set the tripwire off, you guys can back up and you can just like poke the trip line.
Why would we do that though?
Maybe they got some cool rock. Who knows?
If they hear a really loud, the sounds of really loud rubble falling, wouldn't they think, hey, an outsider just found the market. Let's go kill them.
You want to step over it?
I would much rather.
We could use this trap against them if we leave.
Exactly. If we need to flee, we could just trigger it while we're running.
Okay, so you guys are just going to step over it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You step over it. And you keep moving. Of course. Give me a second. Okay. That's cool. Okay, even cooler. All right, so this is going to be an interesting scene, so we'll see what happens. I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
See, this is why we don't go into the Orc stronghold.
Okay. So, you guys are coming in. You come into a room. This room actually has light in it. There's some braziers that are like lit up, and the room actually has light. The room has 10 kobolds and 6 hobgoblins in the room. I'm not going to put them on just yet.
Jesus Christ.
So there's a gate over here. See this like little thing? This is like a gate, like a cell. That would be a good description of it. So it's basically like bars, and it's got like a door with a key that you could get in, and then inside it are several like wooden cabinets that also have keys to get into them. You see about 4 of the kobolds are in the cage. that are in there as
What
well. There's also like a little clerk's desk, kind of, like when you go to like a racetrack or something like that, how there's like a little Chris, at a casino when you go to the place for chips. What is that? What's that? The cage. Yeah, it looks like a casino cage. That's actually what this looks like. It looks like a casino cage, and there's several kobolds that are scattered around the room that are actually like armed. They have like chainmail on, and they have swords, and they have slings on them, and they're stationed around the room. And then you see the hobgoblins. They're at the cage, and they're giving, they're each giving like a ticket or like a little like marker to the kobold, and the kobold is opening up the chest, and he's like giving out like weapons. And that's what you see is happening.
Oh my god, that is ingenious.
Arnie would like to go to the ticket cage and ask for Black.
And like the hobgoblins like look at you and they're like, "Wait your turn." They say that in Orcish.
Arnie, I think what this is it's like a
dog fight pit.
What I'm guessing is you have to put your weapons here before you go into the market.
So the hobgoblins basically get an assortment of weapons, and a couple swords, an axe, a big mace with spikes on it, and the 6 hobgoblins get that, and then they head out, and they go out this southern door, and they head that direction. And then you hear the kobold in a very broken common go, "Next!"
Arnie?
Arnie would like to walk up and ask for Black.
Galak came through here a little while ago. I think he went into the markets.
Arnie would like to ask you to call for Black and see how long it would take for him to get in.
Unfortunately, we're not a runner service.
Okay. Arnie would like to ask for permission to pass through.
Turn in all your weapons, save for daggers.
So no, you're allowed to keep daggers?
Keep a dagger. So you can eat.
Arnie would like to maybe bribe him $100 to keep Careless Whisper, which is an extended dagger. Not necessarily a sword, but a dagger nonetheless.
Let me see if he's amenable to that. He's like, anyone that can afford 100 can easily afford 200.
And anyone that can afford the 200 could easily afford a death.
So you see all of them like fingering blades and stuff like that. Like he's like, listen, we don't make the rules. This is neutral territory. No one takes weapons in.
All right. 200 it is.
Except for people who paid 200. So give me all your other weapons. You can keep that one. That large dagger.
You now have the polearm.
Okay. He'll go. They give you a ticket basically with like a number on it. Like it's actually not even a number. It's a number, but it's a number of bytes. So it's like teeth marks. So like your number is like 17 because there's 17 teeth marks in it. And
can I mark that down as like a ticket for polearm?
You can, but I think we're gonna remember. But they give you the ticket, and then they attach a similar ticket to your pole arm and stick it in the cabinets. Next.
Cool. Ticket 17, you said?
Yeah.
All right,
So-
cool.
So realistically, we don't have to go through everyone, but is anyone trying to do anything sneaky, or are you guys handing over your weapons?
Like,
I really don't want to part with my sword. But I'm not exactly stealthy either, so I don't know. I guess, yeah, I guess I'll get a ticket.
Okay. So any weapon that isn't a dagger, they'll take, and they give you a
Okay.
ticket for all your weapons, and then they put it in the case.
okay.
I still got two of you. I don't know. What are you doing there? Oak and
I'm
shield.
doing the same thing.
Okay. Ticket, stuff, thing. Horace.
Does a pickaxe count as a weapon?
Yeah. No, it will not. But I'm talking. It'll be very difficult to use as a weapon. There are things that are called war picks for a reason. So.
Yeah.
So if you're going for that angle.
How much would it take to get my to keep my sling on me?
The sling, I'm talking, they're kind of familiar with slings. So, because they all have one. So, they're probably not going to be good with it.
Yeah, I guess. See, this would be fine. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Okay. So, you're completely disarmed because you can't use daggers.
Yeah, but I still have my sledgehammer. So
You do have a hammer of sorts. So, okay. So, you guys, they basically point over to this door over here and say, once you guys give all your stuff up, they're like, you may enter.
Oh, did we have to turn in our shields?
No, only weapons. Well, if you've got a bladed shield, then yes, you have to turn that in.
Damn it. Okay.
Oh, it's so cool. You shouldn't have said anything.
So you open it up, and you open up to. I'm just going to open up the whole thing. You open up the Goblin Market, or sorry, Kobold Market. Boop.
Oh.
So as you enter, there's a ton of different stalls, and there's a ton of different like vendors and people doing that. You see creatures of all sorts of races here. You see some ogres here. You see orcs here. You see hobgoblins here. You see humans here. You see the occasional dwarf. You see the occasional elf. Just all sorts of things here in this this little market area. And everyone has, at most, a dagger.
Arnie does have a dagger as well. So
I assume, Arnie, you're hiding the fact that you have a sword.
yeah, yes, 100%. Under a cloak or something.
Okay, I'll let that slide a little bit. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to call a break reels right now. I got to get some more water, and I've got to do some bio business. So we'll be back at we'll do 7 minutes. So at 9:35.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Talk about what you want to do.
Yo, this is a really good situation for group. I feel like if we all pool our money, we'd be able to get way better things than if we don't do that.
I have 600
All right,
gold.
towards me, I got plenty of gold.
All right, cool. Arnie has like 100 gold. That's about it, because he bribed the guys.
Yeah, I have 600 gold.
Man, yeah. Could one of you guys like maybe help Arnie, not give Arnie money, but maybe help Arnie buy something if he wants something?
Listen.
He will be in your debt and he will owe his life onto you.
Well, there's two things I want to buy, if I can.
Well, yeah. Arnie doesn't even know what he wants. Arnie doesn't
Okay.
want to buy anything.
Listen,
Go
Arnie?
ahead. Go ahead. Hold on. Yeah, go ahead. Oakenshield, because Horace, you can go right after. Yeah.
There's two things I want to buy, and if I have enough money afterwards, I can help you out.
Perfect.
All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna give you 50 gold per thing I want you to help me with. So right off the bat, you're getting 100 gold.
All right. Okay.
Because I want your help with two things that require your overwhelming brute force. So, you know.
I mean, if it's a door, you got it. You don't even have to.
It's punching through what is most likely steel.
Hey, man, that might cost 50 gold.
Yeah. That's why.
All right. So yeah, but Oakenshield, what did you want to buy? And also Thondon, were you thinking about anything that you might need?
I'm just, I'll be looking around. I don't know what they have to offer, what the goods are.
That's exactly my boat. But yeah, Oakenshield, what's up?
I want to buy some infrared chalk and mother's milk.
Ah, okay. The infrared chalk being the flame chalk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I think what I want to buy, that might not actually be a bad idea, huh? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna keep that to myself for a little while. Cause
We could also try to sell some stuff. You know, like if you have anything on you.
I have some things I can sell.
You never know what it's worth here. Like I might try to sell a few healing salves to see how much they're worth. If anybody else has some random stuff that they might want to try to sell.
I need to ask Ryan about these, but you remember that thing of arrows I grabbed? That those really ancient arrows that I grabbed?
I explain them a little bit more.
They it was in the place with the glow bug.
All right, yeah, you found a quiver of ancient arrows. I remember that. Yes.
I need to ask him how worn down they are and that kind of thing, but you know.
I think that might be a good question for a sage. Like half of the stuff we find, if we take it to a sage, we might find a little bit more information, because that's what we found out that Oakenshield was doing. That's why he has so many magical items.
No, the reason he has so many magical items is because he gets to the loot first.
Who?
Nah, Arnie gets a lot of the loot first, and he gives it away to a lot of people. So he gave you a ring last time that could be. He gave you a ring and I think a sash last time that could. Both of those could be magical. We don't know. But it's like any of the loot we get could be magical. It could not be magical.
Yeah.
He just so happens to get the stuff that is magical.
You know, I feel like when the sage finally deciphers the text I gave him, I feel like it's just gonna drive him insane.
If you make a sage insane, I think you will get a little bit more experience.
But I think I'm gonna ask around about that lady that was outside that dropped me.
That's a good idea. That seemed very supernatural.
Yeah.
But that could also like draw us into more like of the like because we have what is that +1 to psychosis or whatever it was.
Sanity?
Sanity, yeah. +1 to sanity, but we got that taken away last time.
Yeah, didn't we get that taken away?
Yeah, so Chris, you got your 1 sanity taken away, not 2. You had 2 last time, correct?
Yeah, I think so. Here, I'll double check, but yeah.
So yeah. Last time we got 1 sanity taken away. When we got to town, we got a sanity taken away.
Oh yeah, I had 2. Now I have 1.
Yeah. Well, I'm fairly certain that you have 1 sanity taken away, but I think it's when you get to town, you get a sanity off.
Well, if you stay like a week in town.
Still, I don't know if Thondon has done that, but because we always find him out and about. So,
Gotcha.
You know, I have a lot of ancient gear on me, like a lot of ancient, not really usable gear, and I feel like I should all turn it into its base components.
100%.
Out of it.
That's perfect for the forge.
Yeah.
And like, so I think that if you try to get like an apprenticeship.
Yeah, that's what I did when I was healing, remember?
Yeah.
I worked under a blacksmith to get like a few days of using his smith as my own.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I think if you keep doing that, it'll be good.
But you want to know what I want to do in making 2 magic shields?
Yeah, go for it.
What I want to do is I'm gonna use Arnie's brute strength to like with some spikes and stuff to just break off those things in the waterfall and at the lake.
He can try. He has. Yeah, he can definitely.
Then I could turn those things into elemental shield.
Yeah, so let's do that after this marketplace because I think this could be something that we use regularly often.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
and based on what I can tell from what the kobolds were saying, somewhere in here is a healer.
So do you guys want to pool your money for the party, or do you want to go individually and just help each person out if they need help?
Oh, I want to get the 2 things, and depending on how much it is, I'm willing to get.
I'll be honest. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't necessarily think those 2 things are very costly.
I know. I just want to make sure.
Hey, wait a second. There's a door over here.
Very true. I mean, we can also ask around. I mean, it's A through in. That's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 20. Yeah, that's 20 places that we can talk to.
Okay. How's everybody doing?
16.
15. 16? All right,
Yeah.
16. Element OP. Yeah. O is the 15th letter of the alphabet. So if there's P after that, then there's 16. And then there's a 17 right here.
I think what are these places?
There's a lot of like stuff you would see in a town. So there's a junk merchant, a cobbler, a blacksmith, a rope maker, a fletcher, a weaponsmith, a snake vendor. They serve live or fried snakes.
That's hilarious.
A tailor, a weaver, a barber. They also will buff scales and sharpen fangs, and they'll treat wounds, and they apply leeches. So all the fanciest of things. A water seller, an armorer, a grocer, a soothsayer, a brew tent, and a tanner. Those are all the different stalls. Each stall has between 1 and 4 kobolds in it that are working it, and doing their trade goods. It's an actual market. So there are orcs, gnolls, lizardmen, ogres, hobgoblins, brigands. There's people walking around in weird robes, all sorts of stuff.
Can Arnie ask for Glack at like A or one of the vendors? The first vendor, can Arnie ask for Glack?
A is a junk merchant, so he's like, welcome, kind sir. How can I help you?
Hello. Arnie is looking for a kobold named Glack. He may be of the janitorial services. Arnie may be also looking to sell some junk.
Well, we don't purvey junk here. We purvey the finest of the goods in this establishment.
Arnie would like to purvey the finest of goods.
He's like...
Also, Arnie would like to ask, have you seen a kobold by the name of Glack coming around here?
I don't know. There are many Glacks.
Many Glacks?
Mm-hmm.
Where the janitorial services meet? Where's the janitorial office or closet? Supplies.
He might have returned over to the slave pen.
Slave pen. All right.
I told you the janitorial services were the slaves.
Arnie would like to see how much this bag of pill bugs would go for, as well as the 10 feet of rope. 10 feet. Only 10 feet.
He's like, you need to go over a couple stalls to the rope maker.
What about these pill bugs?
I'll give you, let's say, 5 copper for the lot.
These are the finest of bugs. They can act as a ration almost.
How about 1 silver then for the lot?
Deal.
Okay. He will give you a silver and take the pill bugs.
I do want to ask him, do you know any vendors that sells flame chalk?
Let me see if I have it. If anyone has it, I would have it. Let me see. Give me a second. He starts digging through things. Chalk, chalk, chalk. Knick, knock. Chalk, chalk.
Flame chalk.
Plain chalk. Look.
Flame chalk.
Flame chalk. Now that's something special. Let me see. No flame chalk. I don't have any. I do apologize.
Do you have something like
Sorry.
that?
No. How about this chisel? It's a chisel, and he like pulls up like a chisel, and it's got like rust spots on it, and it's got it looks like the blade's got a lot of nicks in it, and he's like, this chisel would allow you to carve into things, and that's a lot like chalk.
Well, I prefer chalk.
I don't have any chalk.
I wouldn't mind buying that chisel.
Okay.
Whoa.
We are gonna say, let's start with 5 gold
Wait, for the chisel?
for the chisel.
That thing has quite a lot of nicks in it.
All right, 1 gold.
Deal.
Really?
What?
he literally goes, really? And he's like, all right, deal's a deal.
Listen. I have money to throw around. I need a chisel.
As soon as you say, I have money to throw around, I need a chisel, like the entire market, like you could feel everyone's heads just turn and look at you. It's like you see this guy open his cash box and he's got about 6 copper and 3 silver. Like, you're giving him a gold. That's crazy.
Arnie would like to separate himself from this group.
As you bring out,
Arnie would like to hide in shadows. Okay.
you bring your
You will hide
giant
in
sack of gold out, and then like you pull out 1 piece. So, okay.
Yeah. Arnie hides in shadows and he separates himself.
Yeah, I'm going to sidestep those two too.
He's like,
I just say,
make sure to come back, sir. Make sure. I've got the finest things in the world. You're never going to find anything finer than here at Knick-Knack Paddywhacks.
I have made a grave error in judgment.
Horace, you definitely gave that dog a bone. All right.
Listen, it's fine. I literally don't have anything less than gold to give.
You can break that gold into silver, brother.
The lowest thing I have is Electrum, and I only have 1 piece of it.
I understand. What Arnie would like to carouse around the marketplace.
Okay.
and I do want to ask the guy if there's any type of like alchemist or like potion maker.
Oh yes, definitely.
Can you point him out?
Right across the way, sir. Right across the way, and the finest brews made.
Would this count as a town? Could Arnie use another healing salve? It's a +4, I believe, in town.
This is definitely a town, but you haven't found a place to rest. You have to be resting, and you need to rest for like the whole day.
All right. Arnie would also still like to use one healing salve.
Okay.
So a D6 minus, or D6 half.
Yep.
1.
Now I do want to ask the merchant.
Mm-hmm. So you come up and like the brewing area smells terrible and reeks horribly of like pure grain alcohol. And you see you see 2 kobolds behind the counter, and like they talk with like a slight like How may
Oh,
we
it's
help
like
you?
moonshine.
And I go, my type of people. And I go, do you guys have any antidotes?
We got what cures what ails you. And they like put out a post. They put out like a beaker, and it's like red. And they're like, "There you go. That'll cure anything that bothers you."
I highly doubt that.
I'm looking for something,
Specific.
specific, kind of out of game. Well, what color was the mother's milk?
It was white.
White.
That's why it's called Mother's
Right.
Milk.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I just want to double check. I go. I want something more specific, like white, something white that cures poison.
Oh, sure. We got everything. So he takes the red vial, and he dumps it into one that's black, and then he dumps like a drop of purple in, and then it turns white. And he's like, "There you go, it's white.
Oh no!
It's white. We make all
There you
sorts
go.
of things here."
No, it's white, just for you.
And unless you're more of a refined customer, and he'll push forth like a brown one, he's like, "Oh, that has been aged 1 solid month."
Oh my god, it's straight alcohol.
That is a tawny port. 1 month, 1 month tawny.
And I go to him, and I go, "Hey, I'll give you 1 silver piece if you drink that."
1 silver piece. I'll drink my mother for a silver piece. And he takes it and drinks it. And he his eyes roll back in his head and he passes out. And the other one's like, see, he did it. I'll take the silver and hold on to it for him for when he remembers.
And I go, "Okay, I would do the same bet with you."
Nice.
Okay. And he mixes up another white and drinks it. And he passes out as well.
So Arnie would like to search around the store.
Okay, it's got a little cash box. And they've got a bunch
Arnie, no! Arnie, no!
They've got a
Arnie.
couple. They've got a couple
The
barrels, and they've got a couple like bottles with different color liquids in them.
Let's get some different color liquids.
Oh my god, Arnie, you're robbing this shop.
Arnie's not robbing anything. The people passed out, and they just left these things allowed to be taken.
Oh my god, Arnie.
That's
I'm
exactly.
not taking them. I'm
Exactly
consuming.
how law works. So when you start reaching around the thing and pulling stuff out, people at all the stalls around, they're like, "Hey, you're not supposed to do that."
Yeah.
Arnie was just looking. I mean, I don't know what's for sale. Nobody's here. Arnie's just looking.
Hey, when they pass out drunk, you put money in the coin box like everybody else, damn it.
Okay. Arnie puts 2 silver coins in the box and starts looking around.
People are looking at you like, "Whoa, are you trying to buy the whole establishment, sir?"
No. Arnie would like to look at 1 vial after he puts 2 silver in and say, Arnie would like to apologize. Arnie does not understand that he is taking things unadvised. Arnie just wants to look at these things. They look pretty.
Jeez. Look at the big spenders over here. And like all the kobolds are like talking. Now they'll all start talking at kobold. Like everyone's just like, look at these guys. Man, we should kick the shit out of them and take their money. Like, yeah, I know. But Sniv would not like that. Sniv doesn't like when we do things like that. Only Sniv wants their money.
Arnie wants to say, "Where's Sniv? Where's Sniv?"
You don't.
I ask him-
Arnie doesn't speak kobold, so Arnie doesn't know what they're saying.
Oh, he doesn't.
I want to ask that.
Like Sniv runs the place.
The whole place?
Sniv runs everything. This is Sniv's town.
Where's Glack?
I ask him,
Are-
where does he sleep?
What?
Oh, let me rephrase that. Where does he hang out?
In his quarters.
Can you point to me where it is?
They point kind of northwesternly. So, like, if you're here, they would point like that way.
Yeah, that way?
That way.
So Arnie wants to take one vial because he paid for a vial.
Okay.
And
You paid for the whole shop.
he paid 2 silver. I guess that is for the whole shop. Pretty much because they don't have any more than that in their cash register.
Their cash register has 15 copper.
So one and a half syphilis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 silver would probably be worth the whole shop.
We're worth certainly a lot of that liquor.
Oh yeah. Well, Arnie wants to take 2 vials then.
I don't think anyone's going to fight you on that.
All right. So 2. What would they be called? GM.
Extremely high alcohol.
Yeah, just call
I
it.
think.
It's called grain alcohol. That's really what it is.
Grain alcohol. 2
Colored-
grain alcohol.
Colored
Oh.
grain alcohol. It can be used almost exactly like oil, like that you use to like throw and do damage at people. Except it can't light lanterns, and it doesn't burn 2 rounds. It only burns 1 round. Like you can throw it, you could burn someone, and then that's it. It's just gonna and be done. It's not gonna stay on them like oil does.
Arnie could also get people to drink it, correct?
Oh yeah, you can get people to drink it. It's like drinking, I don't know if you've ever had grain alcohol. It's gross.
It looks like water.
If you
Well,
have,
it's like vodka. It's vodka, correct? Like
It's-
almost like vodka.
yes, but awful. Like, have you ever accidentally sprayed hairspray in your mouth? That's
Yeah,
what it tastes like.
It's literally crap vodka.
It's,
Okay, because all right, I've had a lot of vodka, but
yeah,
maybe-
vodka generally runs what, 80 proof? We're talking this thing is like about a 180 proof.
ooh,
Yeah.
okay. This is like moonshine. All right,
Yes,
gotcha.
this is white
No,
lightning.
like
All right.
Arnie.
Oh, 100%. I'll put it as white lightning then.
Yeah.
I'll know what that is.
I think I want to go to the blacksmiths, the smiths,
Okay. It's
and
it's a sad little shop. Like, it's a little tiny kobold with a little tiny hammer, and he's just like hammering out some nails, and like he's got a little tiny anvil, and everything's kind of is really like rusted and really beat up, and like it's just like a little sad thing. Like he's just not very well equipped.
I'm going to place down the 5 rusted spikes I have. You know, those ancient spikes I got.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna ask him if he can make them into some iron bars for me.
I'm talking. There's probably not enough there to make even 1 iron bar. It's 5 spikes. Like it's not. They're not. They're like 5 really big nails.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask him if he can make them into an iron bar for me.
He can make it into like a really thin iron bar.
Oh.
It'd be the size of like a drinking
Oh,
straw.
I mean an iron ingot. Sorry.
He could probably, but it won't be a very big ingot. It'll be a very small ingot. Like maybe the size of like, I don't know, like the size of like a metal. Let me think, like a like a tiny orange, one of those like small navel oranges or whatever they are, like maybe that.
Then, can you make them into a basic pair of brass knuckles?
No, there's not. I think you're way overestimating how much metal there is in this. Like they are tiny spikes. They are not. They're like nails.
Oh,
They're
oh,
like five
okay,
nails.
okay.
Like maybe
Now I
big
get it,
nails,
okay.
slightly big nails, but they're not like they're not these gigantic things. There's just not enough metal.
Yeah, go get it.
Uh,
Right there. Look.
you know what? I'm just gonna give him a.
There, yep, right there. No, right there.
Will this get me robbed? That is the big question.
Block. Get that block.
I'm gonna give him 4 gold pieces,
Get that block. No, right there. Look.
Okay.
and I'm gonna tell him, just try to get some more things for your shop, please.
He's like, oh, okay. I'll do that. I will try. For
Because, like, being a forge cleric and seeing this terrible display of forging, just. Yeah.
so
So,
you basically coming from the north, coming from up here, you hear like the playing of kind of like a burp, 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 as like some like crappy trumpets are kind of played, and you see a kobold come in who is wearing like a red coat that has a couple patches in it, like like that. It's like a torn. It's like kind of like a red velvet cloak, or not cloak. I mean coat. But like I said, it's worn, so it's got holes where it was. It's been patched over with whatever was around. He's wearing like a fez and like a tiny monocle, and he's surrounded by kobold, in quote, bodyguards, and he's making his way up to you all.
oh no.
Great.
And
I want to look around and see what everyone else is.
all the kobolds that are around are just trying to avoid his like gaze. They don't want to look him in the eye.
I want to do the same thing.
Okay.
Kind of pretend I'm looking around the shop.
He walks up to your particular group and in a pretty darn good common says, "Gentlemen, it was
Yes, sir.
reported that someone might have been robbing the local brewery."
I look at Arnie and just
Trust-
don't look away.
Trusty Sniv is not a man to be not a kobold to be trifled with. And you are violating our laws, our sacred laws. You will accompany me now. And like he turns his back on you, and he's actually got like a little like a purple cape, but it's like it only goes up to about halfway up his back. It might have been a purple like dinner napkin or like like a fancy napkin, and he's fashioned it into a cape because he's pretty small. But it's even small on him.
Arnie would like to say, please, sir, there has been a misunderstanding.
Are you saying that Sniv has a misunderstanding? Follow me now.
Well, Arnie, you heard him. Go with him.
He was talking to your entire group.
We're all following him, yeah. We're being escorted.
Fine.
Arnie would like to pop another healing salve.
Okay. So,
I guess we all follow.
all
Can he
right.
do that?
Yeah.
D6.
Yeah, that's fine. So they
Two.
lead you up here. So as you're traveling through 5, you can see 5 is kind of a stores room. It's got a lot of different stuff in it, just random things that are being stored for the different vendors and other people. You come along this kind of pathway, and it leads down into this open area down here and into a room. So the what is it? There's a bunch of sleeping furs, really, and a lot of really ostentatious furniture. There's foot lockers, but there's a lot of kobolds here, and they look for kobolds, they look tough. They're wearing armor. They're carrying reasonable weapons that are sharp and not completely rusted out. And then you are led into a back room.
Oh, that doesn't
Arnie?
look good.
And
Arnie would like
that's
to Arnie. Yeah, never mind.
That's a curtain, and basically, Trustee Sniv goes and sits on a big wooden throne that has lots of carvings in it, but the carvings are kind of crap. They're kind of trying to shape them into kind of dragon heads, but they end up looking more possibly just really bad dogs. But they kind of have scales that have been kind of cut on the side of them. And you can tell there's a luxurious bed in here, and this looks to be his quarters. And he's sitting on the throne. He's like, I will now commence trial, and we will proceed with the punishment. Do you have anything to say in your defense?
He was the only one that did it. And I point to Arnie.
You were with him when the crime took place. You are just as guilty as him.
And I just I don't want to say anything, but I do want to. I reach into my coin pocket and say 5 silver pieces for not guilty.
Arnie demands to know why he is being acquitted at trial.
All right, so hold on. Let him react to the one thing, and then we'll go on to other things. He looks at you and just starts he grins, and he's like, 5 silver, really? 5? You insult me. You insult me with your bribe.
Okay.
I know for a fact your man paid 200 just to get his sword in here.
Wait, you did?
Arnie did.
So
Arnie would like to pop another healing salve.
What?
Could Arnie do that?
He goes, you can put more healing salve on.
Could Arnie pop 3 healing salves?
I feel like he's just gonna get addicted to these things. He is going to have a physical. He is actually going to have a physical thing on him that is just addicted to healing salves.
At this point, you can pop them, you can put the salves on, but what is it? We might have to retouch on these salve rules, but we'll for now. But I'm going to call this a tense situation, so I'm not going to give you the D3. You can get 3 hit points back for 3 of them if you want.
Let's see how many I have. Where am I at?
You only have 10 in total. I know that. And you've used a lot.
I have used a lot.
Well, I mean, at least Arnie knows what's up. We're probably gonna have to fight our way out.
No, we'll save him. I'll save him for right now.
So
Actually, I had an idea.
no, you know what? I might as well use them. Let's just do +3.
So-
and I'll use.
Sniv goes, so is your only defense that you didn't do it and that your friends did it?
Arnie
no,
would like to defend himself.
Sure.
I ask, what are those carvings up there?
They're not the purpose of the trial at the moment.
Could Arnie defend himself?
You can attempt.
So Arnie paid. Arnie paid for what he took. Arnie had no recollection of anybody attempting to stop him. Arnie had no recollection of somebody saying, "Hey, what you're doing is incorrect," because what he was doing any time that was incorrect, he tried to put as amends. He paid his fair due, and he took what he was owed.
Lovely defense. I will now cast verdict. Guilty. All of you will lose your left hand, and the one who did the crime will lose his left and his right hand. I believe that that's a fair point.
How about instead I refine those wooden carvings, and I pay what, like 300 gold?
Or he goes like that. He goes, or you could pay the fine.
What is the fine?
Let's see. Well, 200 to sneak a sword in. So how much would it be for crime? I'm talking crime is. What do you think's fair, dwarf? He did crime.
Arnie wants to know how many people are in there with him.
Which dwarf?
Yeah, that's a fair point. Which dwarf?
Oh, the one that was talking to him. So, Okenchi.
How about
300.
10 gold?
Oh my god.
I've already mentioned that he paid 200 just to sneak a sword in. Also illegal.
I put my hand over his mouth and I'm just like, we can. You guys have enough gold to cover Arnie's costs, right? 300.
Perfect. 300
gold.
300 per person, and we have it.
That's exactly why I didn't want you to talk.
Listen, would you want to lose your hand or possibly have to fight through what looked to be, how many kobolds were out in number 3?
At least 6, and he's got probably 6 or 7 with him here.
Would you want to fight through all heavily armed kobolds like that? Or pay 1,200 gold and get out of here with our lives?
Arnie can give 100 gold.
That's why I was saying that someone needs to spot for you a little bit.
Arnie can also fight.
Yeah, but we don't have our weapons, and they have real weapons.
Arnie has weapons.
Yeah, Arnie does have weapons.
Arnie has a weapon.
Arnie can cast Shadow to try and get us to get away. Can cast Darkness to try to get us to get away.
Okay, so let's take a vote. Fight or no fight?
Well, no, Arnie does not want to fight. Arnie wants to either get away or pay.
Yeah, which one?
Remember,
just vote right now. Get away or pay.
You guys can't talk about this in front of me.
Yeah.
I know, but
we're paying. We're paying. We're
paying.
Okay. Just make sure that I need 1,200 gold, And I don't know where it comes from.
300. I'm putting 300.
300 from one dwarf.
Since I didn't agree to paying 300 per person, but since
Arnie only has 100 gold left, so.
that,
Actually, I think I'm gonna ask. What languages do? Would it be fair for me to ask? What's his face? The guy that's in charge, the kobold that's in charge.
Trustee Sniv.
Yeah. Could I ask him if he knows Infernal by any chance?
What does that have to do with my 300 gold pieces?
Just to know how much something costs.
Remove this one's other hand.
Okay, here's the 300.
It's amazing how that happens.
Well, what I was gonna do is I was just gonna toss it.
All right, so far I've got 600 on the table from Oakenshield and Horus. I need 600 more.
Hey, Oakenshield, how much gold do you have?
London, are you going to fork over the 300?
I mean, I will, but I'm not happy about it. I want my reparations back because I didn't do anything wrong. But
Listen, I'll give you a magic shield. How about that?
Well, that's a fight for another time. I mean, I'd rather leave here with my hands.
That's 300.
Yeah.
And then, Arnie, you have 100. You're going to have to beg your friends for a couple $100.
Yeah, Oakenshield, how much do you have?
I'm not paying his 200 since you all want to pay 300 each.
Oakenshield, how much do you have? You are the richest out of all of us.
Arnie will remember this, Oakenshield.
Oakenshield, you are the richest out of all of us.
Yeah, I know.
Arnie will remember this.
Pay for the poor orc.
You will either have a bodyguard or a vicious enemy.
I'll put up some money if you put up some.
I'm gonna give Arnie 100 to pay.
No, Arnie will always be your bodyguard. Don't worry. You don't have to pay anything.
Tasso, all you gotta do is give 100, okay?
I'm giving him 50. Since you wouldn't let me lower the price, so...
Tasso.
So we're 50 gold shy here.
Arnie can give 38.
So we are
So we'd be
12 gold shy.
I'll give the extra 50 because someone is being a complete cheapskate.
Arnie will remember this.
He's being a dwarf.
Thank you very much, Horace. You have become from next to nothing for Arnie to the very grand poobah to his.
So, Trustee Sniv goes, excellent! I always love it when they pay the fine. And he like claps his hands like, and a bunch of kobolds come and like take the money and haul it off. He's like, you will be my honored guests. He's like, of course. He's like, listen, anything goes here in the Kobold Corners. You just have to come through me. Just come through me. If you wanted to go take that stand, you can have the stand. You just got to come and have a little negotiation. I got to do a little march around. I got to pretend like, order and stuff is all good, but we can have a working relationship.
Well, great.
Yeah, I love it. He's like, so, do you guys want to have some food? Like, do you guys want to eat? You guys can, maybe stay in, if you want to get some sleep, you can go stay in my guard barracks room in the next room over, and that's fine.
Is this the leader? Is this the leader?
Yeah, this is him talking. Like, he takes a completely different tact as soon as you pay money. He's just like, oh, yeah, y'all are my friends. Like, hey, how you doing?
Arnie would like to ask for work. He is he's much better than any kobold bodyguard that he has. Is there anything that he needs dealing with?
He's like, right now, I'm doing pretty good. Like, I've got a lot of protection. I got the people I need. This is kind of neutral territory, and people seem to obey it. I've got enough muscle to keep the territory as neutral as possible. It benefits everyone to have a place that they can kind of come and, gather information and do what they got to do. But I hear things. You can, if you need information, I might have a little bit of it for you.
That reminds me.
Arnie would love information. So I'm sorry, but this is a little bit of a metagaming, but half orcs don't have the thieves guild until level 9, or the bandit camp until level 9.
Yep, that is correct.
So 9.
Yes.
Okay.
9th
Gotcha.
level. You can start yourself a bandit camp.
Right. I was just curious.
Okay, I'm gonna ask. I keep forgetting his name, and I'm probably never going to remember.
Trusty Sniv.
Okay, Dusty. I'm gonna ask Dusty Snivs.
Trusty.
Oh, Trusty.
Trusty Sniv.
I'm gonna ask him. So, okay, how do I phrase this? Have there been any necromantic dealings, like necromantic forces that have tried to break into here?
There's all sorts of crazy stuff happening in Stonehell. He's like, specifically, is there a necromancer running around? He's like, there might be a death cult or something at the lower levels, but I try not to go too far down, or at least have any of my people go too far down. But I'm not sure. There's always something. The crypts are just just north of us.
Oh.
But there's a lot of people going around there. But the farther down you go, the crazier this place gets.
Yeah.
Could Arnie ask where the janitorial services are?
Well, those are usually my workers. Sometimes I sell my workers to some of the other big groups. So it depends on what you're looking for.
What are the big groups?
Well, I sell them to I sell them to the orcs. I sell them to the hobgoblins. Sometimes the lizardmen want them. I think they usually want them for food. But those kind of people. Sometimes the cults want them, maybe for a sacrifice or something.
So there's other markets, per se?
Not that I know of. There's not a lot of other markets. This is pretty much the only market. But there's a lot of different places.
Okay.
Arnie would like to search around the market for more of a...
Well, you're in front of the king right now. You can go do market later. So let's...
Okay.
We got to resolve this scene, and then we can go do another scene.
Arnie would like to ask the king, rather.
Trustee
if there
Steve.
was
He's not a king, he's a trustee.
a trustee. Arnie would like to ask, where are the different guilds, like the custodial guild? Where does that meet?
Probably in the slave pens.
And the slave pens are...
Ryan needs to find them.
Well, Arnie would like to ask, where is necessarily the location of the slave pens?
Yeah,
basically.
That's Ryan's looking for them. Hold on.
Oh yeah. I was just...
He's like, oh, that cage when you came in there, it's to the south.
Oh, yeah. All right.
South of 19. Cool.
So we met a woman who was wailing and stuff outside of those portcullis that you have out there.
Yeah.
Who is she?
I don't know. You'd have to be more specific. A woman is not You know, there's a lot of women. There's a lot of crazy people. There's a lot of people.
She vanished into thin air.
Could be a ghost. I don't know.
Have any of your people talked about a ghost? Have any of your people had like a folk tale per se?
There's no folk tales. There's ghosts. Like there's definitely ghosts. Like
Okay.
if you run into a ghost in this place, you're lucky.
What do you
Really?
mean, lucky?
Why is that?
Because there's a lot worse things in here than ghosts.
Right?
Okay.
Like things that I don't even understand.
Can you describe them?
No, because I haven't seen them. Because that's why I'm alive.
Yeah.
Do any of your slaves deal with those things?
I don't think they deal with them. I think they run away from them.
Understandable. So, are any of your slaves purchasable?
In theory, yes, everything's purchasable for a price.
Very, very interesting. Could you possibly take me to your slaves?
No, I don't.
Had someone take him.
Could you possibly take Arnie to your slaves? Sorry.
No, like I'm gonna stay here. But if you want to go check it out, you can. You're
Arnie
free.
would love to.
You're free
Would anybody
now.
else?
You paid the fine.
So, Arnie would like to speak to the apothecary or the person who is speaking for the king, and ask if the king would like any bodyguard work, any work for
He
protection.
ain't a king though.
Not a king.
Yeah.
He's a trustee. The
Trustee. That's what it was. Trustee.
he's got like a head bodyguard, and like the guy says, like occasionally we need someone for something special, and sometimes we'll hire a couple ogres or maybe an orc or maybe even a small contingent of hobgoblins, like, you know. But most of the time the hobgoblins, yeah, they're not going to happen. But you know, if we need something special, then yeah, maybe we'll come and get you. But otherwise, we're good.
Right. Well, Arnie would like to say that he is available and his crew is available anytime that the trustee needs someone to pursue a certain job. He can seek us out and find us.
Okay.
You guys want to like head out and like get out of here and just leave these bad memories of paying 1,200 gold? I mean,
Yo, Arnie wants to kill some things on the way out, but he can't. So he also wants to go and check out the slaves.
well, I mean,
It's getting really
guys,
late in the day. I'm talking, it's 6 p.m. roughly.
Arnie wants to check out the slaves and see if we can buy any slaves.
guys,
You don't have any more money.
Arnie does. Arnie has 38 gold pieces, and Arnie feels as though that there is a kobold that is worth 38 gold.
no. Okay. No, on that front, because we do not need another mouth to feed. And secondly,
Have to get them.
how are we getting out of here?
He's got a strong
Same
point.
way. True.
We're gonna go get our weapons
Why I
and
didn't
walk
want
right
to
out.
go to the market yet, because I wanted to find the way out first.
What was his name? Clag? Clag
Glack.
would really help. Glack would really help.
All right. So, do you guys have any more questions for Trustee Sniv? Okay. And where do y'all want to go?
Arnie wants to go and get his weapons from 19. Arnie wants to go and get the crew weapons from 19. Because
Yeah.
Arnie has a weapon. Nobody else has a weapon.
too.
I got the dagger.
All right, so you guys want to head back to 19. So you talk to them in the cage, and they're like, "Well, where are you going? Are you headed back the way you came?"
We are going to see if there are any slaves to buy, and then we will go and leave.
Then you don't get your weapons back yet.
Okay.
Still part of the town.
Then I think I'll just stay here while they do that and wait for them.
Okay.
Just so that I can have my weapons on me and stuff.
So you can open the door
Arnie?
here.
So Arnie so far is minus 100 for his group. 100 gold pieces to pay back. 54
Tasso.
Thousand. Yeah, 54 Oaken Shield and 54 Horus. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you open up the door and you see a hallway before you. So the hallway keeps going beyond what you can see here, and then it's also got a section to the side here. When you step up, it reveals a hallway down to a door. You would also you would see the T junction here.
We really should have asked where the slave pens are.
Let's go back and ask where the slave pens are. Where
They tell
where
you
we should go.
to go to the T junction and hang a left.
All right. So let's go this way.
That's the T junction.
That's it, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Then a left.
I guess
I was picturing
that's
that,
a T
like-
junction. This is a cross.
I was
a cross
picturing-
junction.
I was picturing our back would be to 19, and so we would need to go to the left to this way. But oh well. Yeah, you're correct. Sorry.
So when you come down here, the door to your south is locked, and the door to your north is open or unlocked.
Let's knock on it and then open it.
So they've what is it? Oh, let me open it up. So you open up the door, you knock, and you hear it come in, and basically it's like a little market. You basically have got a bunch of kobolds here, and you've got like a slate board on the side with prices, and you've got like a little block where they would step people up on.
What do the prices say?
It's just generally by by race. It's basically like kobold, 100 gold pieces. Human, 200 gold pieces. Elf, 600 gold pieces. Stuff like that.
So what you're saying is that Arnie cannot afford anything here.
Yeah,
and-
Arnie can't afford a slave.
And goblin, 150.
Yeah. So
Actually, I do want to ask what type of skills elfins have.
All right, so real quick, let's have a note here. A lot of your characters are lawful, and if you're looking to purchase and
All right.
own people, that is really bad. This is a bad thing. We fought wars in America over this. Like, owning slaves is not a good thing. Okay? If your character has any form of a soul, this is bad. I need to
Arnie
stress
is
that.
the opposite of a soul. All right.
What I was doing is actually
the antithesis.
buying them to free them.
Okay, but usually you don't have, when you buy slaves to free them, you don't go like, what skills do they have? Like, do they have good, back-breaking skills? Like,
And that is why I stayed up here.
This is the whatchamacallit, the point of the matter. So yeah, like, especially dwarves. You guys come from, like, dwarven society. Like, slavery is terrible. The people who do slavery are orcs and goblins and things like that who, who basically enslave dwarves for the most part. Lose their nature. So, stuff like that. So let's keep it on a reasonable, like, level. Like, if y'all just want to go, like, yeah, we don't want to do anything, I'm okay with that. But if y'all are going to, like, I'm going to purchase slaves and put them to work, like, we're not going there with this game. We're just not doing that. Because that's terrible.
So, what do we say? Look for an exit now instead of destroying creatures' rights to live?
Well, so Arnie, could Arnie try to barter certain items for gold instead of gold? Because he only has 38 gold, but he has 6 healing salves, spider venom, like acid.
And they say that the prices
he has a lot of.
They're running this for Trustee Sniv, so they don't want to. They're like, we can't really barter. Prices are prices. But if you want to check out the merchandise, it's just to the south. You can take a look through the door.
Could Arnie ask his crew for a certain number of gold pieces? He's already minus 100. He has 50 from Oak and Shield, 50 from Forest.
No.
He needs 70. He needs 62 pieces of gold to get a kobold slave, which would necessarily be he would necessarily be the mascot of the Oaken crew, right? So
Arnie, it's still slavery.
Yeah, we're not doing that. So if you want to do something like, I'm going to purchase them to free them, totally cool with that. Or, like, I want to formulate a plan to free these people, totally cool with that. Like, I'm going to buy a kobold so he can be our, like, token mascot, probably not going to happen.
Arnie just wants a friend.
You've got friends. You got all these, your buddies are around you. They just risk their lives trying to save you.
That is true.
Twice.
And they gave a bunch of money so that you could not lose an arm. So you got friends.
Okay.
Well, not sure.
Now, how about we leave this place and find a way out?
Let's get out of here.
All right. So as you walk by, you definitely hear the moans of people coming from the south.
Yeah, we'll have to free them at some point, but today is not that day.
Arnie suggests we go down there and try to at least see what we're up against. We could try to free them.
Arnie, we are not giving you a kobold slave.
Arnie isn't trying to get a kobold slave. Arnie is trying to free the people.
So the actual place had 8 kobolds in it. With a strong box.
Arnie thinks we can take them. We can free those slaves, and then they will fight for us.
Arnie, no.
Fight for us for freedom.
Still need to find a way out of here first.
We still have our freedom.
It's got
Actually, I'm not against that plan because if we do that, then we get our 1,200 gold back. So I'm okay with that.
Guys, we will have to fight through everyone in here to
Arnie?
get all of our gold.
Arnie's going full Braveheart.
Well,
Guys, there are orcs, there are kobolds, there are ogres.
I got a plan.
Guys, let's find a way out of here first so that we don't get stuck getting sandwiched between an ogre and like a blue slime or something, okay?
Oakenshield, what's your plan?
You want to say it out in public?
I also agree with Horace. He is very intelligent with that ogre and slime scenario. However, Oakenshield, what's your plan?
Can we just leave and not get in trouble?
So
you know what I mean?
Coming up the hallway is a group of 4 bugbears.
Shit. What hallway?
The one
right down
on
here.
The board. They seem to be having a conversation amongst themselves, just, talking and walking.
Yeah, let's leave.
Arnie is following the crew. He just, let's get out of here.
Okay, so you guys are headed out?
Yeah, we're getting our gear and we're heading out.
Yeah, getting our gear first. Getting our gear first, and then heading out.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely not leaving without my sword.
So you get your gear. That is no consequence. And let's see. Okay. Let me switch you to the other map.
Now, what I can only guess is the way out is on that first map that we were on. And if it's not, because I don't think any of us want to sleep here, we're gonna have to take shifts sleeping in one of the rooms in this place in Stonehell.
What time is it, Ryan?
It is tracker 6:30.
Yeah.
So here you are. You guys are back into this area. Where do you want to go?
Why is it all dark again?
I don't know. Did you make a map?
Oh, hell. Okay, can we see what's at the end of this hallway? I remember it. I remember where we went. But, I'm going to take out some parchment and ink, and I'm going to start making a map.
You want to make a map. You need to be able to place piece of paper and make a map.
What?
You took out a piece of parchment and made a map.
Yeah, I'm gonna start making a map as we're walking along.
Alright, so this is what you see in front of you. Where do you want to go?
We're going forward.
Forward is the direction.
Yeah, in this direction.
Okay. So when you get here,
Ryan, your
Yeah, your mic is a bit.
You sound like a crazy robot right now.
Let me. Is it better now?
No.
Let's see. Let me exit, and I'll come right back in.
Oh, wait,
It's good now.
yeah, you're good.
Perfect.
Good now or no?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
You're perfect. You're perfect.
Okay. So you come to that T junction. You can see down
Yeah, we're going to the portcullis.
portcullis. All right. And
I specifically remember the whole way back because
Arnie, go ahead and give me a lift Ben bar or open doors.
Mwahaha.
So you guys are able to sneak under here.
and then we're going up.
Yep, that's where we're going.
Okay.
Down here is to the statue, right?
I don't know, is
here's to
it?
the statue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's another portcullis over to the left.
yeah.
Good memory, Horace.
I mean, I am the most intelligent one here. I have to have a good memory.
Good job. Good job.
Yes, then we're going to here and then we're going up. I think, right?
I don't know. You're the smart one.
Yeah,
He's got
I
a point.
know. And then we're going over here. Listen, does anyone else have more than 14 intelligence? No, I thought not.
All right. There's a door and there's another four-way.
And then we're going up again. Because this right here is the arrow, the north arrow.
All right. Are you guys going to take 10 minutes to rest, even though I haven't been doing that as much as I should?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. 10. Okay. You guys are doing so well. Like, ridiculously well on your, like, random encounters.
Oh yeah, we should have been getting a lot of random encounters, shouldn't
No,
we
I've been rolling them. It's just not happened.
It's that Arnie luck.
I bet like next week we're gonna have like 50 of them.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. What's gonna even out into horrible luck next week? But at least next week, I'll have put my plans into action, and we will most likely have some new shields. So we're going to the next map, right?
Yep, I'm just getting it ready. All right, so you're here. You're at a four-way. Where do you want to go?
We're going up.
Going up.
Ooh.
All right.
Then we're going up here and turning.
Okay.
Just to get back to that room, at least. Just to get back to 19.
All right, so you're in 19. What are you doing here?
You guys want to look at that thing they were fiddling with right here?
The kobolds?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure, you can do that. You guys want to spend time looking for secret passages?
Sure.
Yeah, we're back where we know, so we're this isn't gonna end well, is it?
So you guys spend a few minutes, and you're able to find where the kobold, like, basically he pulls a tile off the wall, and there's like a little like hand crank thing, and you pull it back, and yeah, there's a passageway that opens up.
Neat.
And it leads to a hallway.
Awesome. Now, do we want to go down this hallway, or do we want to find a way out?
Maybe. Let's go down.
Yeah, go down the hallway.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
So
it could lead to a way out.
it could.
We never know at this point.
You would never, ever know.
And I need to change my color. I think what we're trying to get to is right here. So, yeah. But, yeah, let's go down the hallway, I guess.
Okay.
So, all right. You open up the door, the secret passageway, and you come in. You damn it. So, when the party is right here, you look into the room, and right where 16 is, there's like a wall basically that's been built on two sides. It's got a gong in it, and there's orcs there standing on guard.
Oh.
So the wall,
Oh, that's why they were trying to go this way.
the defensive position is kind of like in the center of the room, but there's 7 orcs that are there.
How about we...
They don't seem to be aware of your presence.
Arnie would like to hide in shadows.
How about just go?
Why not? Why not? Arnie would like to hide in shadows.
I have a lantern on.
He disappears.
Okay, Arnie, you think that you are hidden.
Yes.
Condon, Oakenshield, what do you guys want to do?
What are they doing exactly?
It looks like it's a guard post.
Yeah.
Well, no, they would know. Arnie's hidden, right? So he can't even go in and speak orc to talk to him, right?
Arnie thinks he's hidden.
A, he's a half orc, so they know that he's not a full blood orc. And B, I have a lantern that is just illuminating all of Arnie.
I don't care. Do you want to go in and send? Like, I'm sure this is going to be an encounter.
I mean, it'll give me enough XP to level up, so that could be good.
If we don't die.
If we don't die, keyword.
So,
Because
are you guys gonna
these are
go and attack them?
Let's not go hostile. Let's try to talk our way into this.
I go, well, hello, though.
Is my protection from evil still active?
No.
Damn. Okay.
So, are you guys gonna just like rush them, or are you trying to talk to them?
I think we'll try to talk to him at first.
Yeah. Talk to him.
All right. So, you come into the room. They are not expecting you because they don't know that exists. That secret door exists. So they are definitely startled. Who's doing what?
Should I do the talking, seeing as I had the most charisma?
Yeah, go ahead.
Arnie is hiding in shadows.
Trying to.
Last time I tried talking, you wanted to talk, so
Arnie thinks
go way ahead.
Arnie thinks he is hiding in shadows.
I say, sorry if we startled you. We saw some kobolds messing with this wall here, and
So
it seems like a secret passageway to here.
they like whip their heads around because they didn't know you guys were there. They like look shocked. They don't look like they understand what you're saying. And one of them starts banging on the gong, and the other 7 shoot arrows.
Oh, great!
Arnie was hiding.
Arnie is hiding. Arnie
Trying
thinks
to.
he's hiding.
Trying to.
Behind a lamp. He's hiding behind a lamp. That's
All right. So give me 2 seconds to get everything going. Orcs.
So, Fondon and Oakenshield, you guys are in front, right?
Yeah.
Good.
You're in
'Cause
front
I don't
if you're
know
trying
if I
to talk to
can-
them. If you're trying to communicate with them, you would be up front.
No. I'd be standing behind the heavyweights talking to them because I can still I'm still twice their height, right?
So that means they can still shoot at you.
Hey, there's half a chance they'll hit you guys, and that what will hopefully mean I survive.
All right, go ahead and pull your characters in.
To where?
Right around there.
Okay.
Yep, that'll work.
We can't see.
Oh, can you not see on this?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, hold on.
yeah. I just see a black screen. I like the ambiance. This is a nice background. Super spooky.
So you guys are coming in on this corner.
Oh.
We have way too many characters.
I'm at 17%. I can't really see. So if you can move Arnie, that would be helpful.
Arnie, you're hidden in shadows, so I'm leaving you off for now.
Okay.
So they start ringing a gong, and they start getting ready to do arrows. You normally would get a surprise round, but since your surprise round was talking, I'm just going to roll into regular initiative. So I'm not going to give them a bonus round. That's my cure for that. So, Horace, go ahead and roll a d6 for initiative because, you were the one that kind of triggered this.
Oh no.
I got a 6, so
Oh no.
they're going to go ahead and take some shots. So I'm going to do 2 shots on each of you. Yeah, there's 6 of them that are firing because one is ringing the gong. So everyone, go ahead and roll. Give me a second to bring up Orcs here.
Oh. That's... Hey, Arnie, you have those healing salves, right?
Arnie does have those healing salves.
Because I'm most likely going down.
All right.
They give 1 HP in battle.
Listen, you get me up to anything where I can fight, and I think we'll be good.
All right.
So
I do owe you.
Gage, what's your AC?
Let me check that. That's 1. I'm taking damage, right?
You're gonna roll.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're taking damage. He did roll. He rolled 2 3s.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You take 9 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm
And then I need rolls from the 2 dwarves.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I made it.
You did.
I missed one probably.
Yeah, that 3 is a miss. You take 6.
Hey, you guys want to know something interesting? 9 points of damage is my max health.
But
Arnie thinks we should kind of pull out.
what were we at 9 before?
I was at 5.
So you're at -4.
Yeah, I'm not looking too good.
No, you're not. So let me roll for the cleric again.
Every single game.
That's not good.
Do I need to roll anything?
Roll a saving throw versus death.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Where, there. No threshold modifiers?
Nope.
Oh, that. Ouch.
Okay.
Am I dead?
So Horace gets hit hard, and what is it? Multiple of the shots just kind of go into him. You're gonna have that lovely blood loss that you love so much.
Oh my god, no.
That's gonna be for 13 days. And you have 1 fatal wound, and what is it? One of the shots penetrated your leg armor, and it basically is giving you a permanent minus to your dex by 1. You will walk. You will have slight limp, and you're bleeding out. So you have 3 turns to get stabilized, or you're gonna die.
So do I subtract 1 from my dex?
Yeah, that's permanent.
Well, I mean, it's 14 now, so it's not that big a change.
All right, it's y'all's turn.
Arnie, pull me into the shadows.
I go to said to Blackbeard, you steal with him, I'll be protection. So
No, Arnie would like to pull everyone back, and he would like to get everyone out of this situation.
I want to stand here and kind of put my shield up and stand go.
Arnie, healing salve me.
Arnie will not healing salve. Arnie will pull back the situation and move him back to a hallway to where he knows he's safe, rather to where he won't be attacked by these 15 people.
Back through the secret passage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Same here.
Arnie would like to also, after his crew got through the healing or the secret passage, he would like to seal it up somehow.
All right, so hold on. So Arnie, you're popping out to try to grab him and pull him into the secret passage, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
That's going to be your action. You're going to be doing that. He's heavy as shit. Not only does he have like full plate plus pickaxes and hammers and toolkits, he's carrying like a bajillion gold pieces. He's heavy as all hell. So your ass is going to be in the wind as you're trying to pull him in.
Someone else help. Someone else help.
I'll assist.
All right. So you're over there trying to assist and grab him too to pull him into the room. And
Listen,
then-
I only have
Someone else
150
fight.
gold pieces left.
Someone
then-
fight.
And then what is it? Oakenshield, you're just standing there trying to draw fire, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. If that's y'all's turn, then that's y'all's turn. So they will get ready to go. Take a look here.
We're rolling for initiative again, right?
Yes. Oakenshield, go ahead and roll for initiative.
Oh no.
Bye. Beat that wine.
I did. I got a 6.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
Of course. The one time I fucking rolled good.
So the 2 in the back that are helping, you're each going to take 1 shot, and then the other 5 are going to go towards Oakenshield.
Okay. Got hit once.
You do get hit once.
I believe.
Yeah, it's just once.
Yeah.
Oakenshield, you will take 4. And then I need 1 from Arnie and 1 from Thondon.
What do I roll?
Roll a d20. I'll tell you if you get hit. No, you do not. Even though your armor class is garbage, they're just not very good shots. So it is now your turn. You guys are basically able to move him move him like that. So you're still working on it.
So
what
there's like half out.
Yeah, basically. Arnie is in the clear. What is it? Horace is in the clear. What is it? Thondon is not, and you are not.
Okay. I'm going to do the same thing and kind of like follow them behind them.
Okay.
So what? You're moving like up here or something?
So yeah, basically like, like right there or like right here or something.
Arnie would like to try to clear the way in front of them.
Oh no, more orcs are coming in. Oh, that's a lot.
Okay. So, Thondon, you're going to take 1 and then 6 arrow shots for Oakenshield. Go ahead and give me some rolls.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
So I get hit twice, and one isn't critical fail.
So, Thondon, you're going to take 6, and Oakenshield, you will take 7.
That's all?
Yeah, max damage, and then I rolled a 1.
That's all. Yeah, okay.
Oh dear.
These guys are just running after y'all. They're just hauling ass, trying to get up there to stop y'all. Thondon, roll a d6. This is the last round before death.
Wait, we didn't go yet, though.
Well, they're moving. Sorry, move.
Arnie can give you a healing salve if you need it.
Yes, healing salve me. I think we're gonna need me in this fight.
Arnie can give you 2.
You can only apply 1 healing salve at a time.
Arnie can give you 1 healing salve.
As long as it gets me up on my feet. Oh, am I a robot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are moving and everything. So all 3 of you are out of combat range.
Again.
What?
Oh no.
Am I a robot?
Oh no, you aren't.
Yeah. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo.
See, you sound fine to me.
Yeah, still doing it.
All right. Well, we'll keep moving. Next round. Thondon, go ahead and roll a d6 for me for initiative.
I just did.
Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought so. All right. So boom. You guys get to go first this round.
Maybe everybody try to mute themselves and then see if that works.
Oh, okay.
So let's.
How's that?
Level you two.
It's Ryan. Ryan's still broken up.
Am I? Yeah, no. You guys sound fine.
Am I good?
Yeah, you're good.
So that's just me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me disconnect and come back in real quick. Is that better?
No.
It's a little bit, but it's still doing the robot.
Oh, robot. Let me try one more thing.
Do you want to do everyone disconnect and join again?
I'm back.
All right. Does this sound better?
No. It does not, unfortunately.
Well, tell me what you're planning on doing this turn, and we'll go from there.
All right.
You're healing me, right, Arnie?
Arnie would like to heal you, yes. If he can.
So you're using the 1 healing salve on him.
Yes, 1 healing salve.
Okay. That will get rid of his fatal wound, but you're still at 0. So you're not going to die, but you're unconscious and you're still down. So that's Arnie and you, Oakenshield, and Thondon. What are your plans this round?
Moving, running.
Yeah, you get in. and then they can also get in as well. What are you doing?
Let's grab somebody and like take them with us. Like,
Can I stand right in front of the like door area and ready in action?
You can. You know that they're probably just gonna like start beat down that door and come through. Come through.
You guys want one?
They're moving up to here. And they're going to bring a couple of the pals. So
yeah, we got to get out of here. We got to move.
you've got a bunch of orcs basically here lining up to kind of get into that room.
So what we need is need someone to be a just a Titanic of a shield.
So what ends up happening is this. So you guys are rubbing salve basically on the cleric. The cleric is down. He is not awake. He is not sober. He's not up. And basically the two dwarves are holding the door as these orcs are just pounding on it, and you hear like them yelling in Orcish for blood as they're beating on the door, and the door starts splintering. This like kind of makeshift secret door. As you guys are holding on for dear life, trying to keep them pinned in, as shit's going crazy, and that's where we're going to end because we'll leave it on another cliffhanger.
Oh, come on!
Yeah.
All right.
I know.
So Ryan, it's pretty difficult to hear what you're saying. So let's try to have somebody repeat it.
What he was saying was basically they're splintering it, like they're beating down the secret door and just splintering it as the dwarves are basically trying to hold it for dear life. And
we were desperately rubbing salve on each other, and Arnie was desperately rubbing salve on Horace because he so needed him to be alive.
Yes.
And
Is my voice better now?
no.
Oh man, I don't know. I've tried everything out. I've tried everything.
you'll be able to hear it on the playback, but
Hopefully I won't. Hopefully it'll record fine. But
Yeah, hopefully.
all right. Everyone gets 200 XP for being here.
I have leveled up.
If you live. So we'll go from we will meet same bad time, same bad channel next week, and we'll go from there. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So how do I level up?